तन्तुदर्शं गूढमनुप्रविष्टं गुहाहितं गह्वरेष्ठं पुराणम् अध्यात्मयोगाधिगमेन देवं मत्वा धीरो हर्षशोको जहाति।
हरिः ओम् श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। गणानां त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवस्रवत्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनश्वन्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करभावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावकै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ओम्। Namaskars, pranams, compliments to all the listeners of this channel where we are presently going through Katopanishad. We have completed to Adhyayam number 1, Valli number 2, Mantra number 11. Now today we are going to see the Mantra number 12. Let me recite the Mantra in Sanskrit, thereafter in English, and just in English, and thereafter the details in English, depending upon the time permitted here. We got a very limited time and we have to complete this explanation in the limited time. Now let me recite the mantra first. Tam durdarsham kodamanubhravishtam guhayitam gadvareshtam puranam adhyatma yoga digamena devam matva dhiro arshasogo jahati. See, this part of the mantra, very beautiful meaning it contains. Let us now go through the English transliteration part of it. The honorous subject beyond senses is inside the cavern of the heart, covertly veiled amidst detritus of thoughts. So shrouded is that integral and unified is he with Atman, traverses agony and ecstasy as mates. Neither does it prickle as thorns, nor does it taste like a nectar that delights. Now, this is the mantra. The Atman is hard to see as he is placed in a secret place and is also very subtle. He is also concealed and veiled inside. Knowing him thus through Adhyatma Yoga, the wise man crosses joy and sorrow with equal treatment. Now let us see the explanation part of this mantra. Until the last mantra, Yamadharma was of all praise and adoration on Nachiketas about his Vairagya and Viveka. All these praises are to be understood as not a praise and adoration confined only to Nachiketas, but it is an expectation on the part of each one who sees and sets an aspiration to Atma Vidya. Dhurdarsham, the one not so easily accessible. Gutham, the one very secretive. Guhayitam, the one taking a hiding within the cave of the hearts. This secretive Atman is well concealed by the Vishayas taken as an input through the mind and the Indriyas that gives a very thick shrouding leading to a total concealment. Gagvareshtam brings out the deep meaning that it has been concealed by all the negativities and sankata. The Atman has secured a penetrative shelter within, and this is seen in the pada anupravishtam. All these adjectives are well worded pada in this mantra to explain how difficult is it to feel the presence of the Atman within. All this explain the Durjnetvam of Atma. That is, the dispossibility of an approach to a knowing of Atman. I call it dispossibility because I can't say it is impossibility. It is possible, provided the technicalities are properly followed. So that is why I mean by dispossibility. Atman is Durdarshan, that is kept beyond one's seeability. Gaganam refers to it enclosed in the darkest of a darkness that one cannot see or approach. The darkness here is our mental faculty, where it has all its negativities dominating, such as ahankara, raga and vesha. Surprisingly would be to see that Atman is self-illuminant and has all its brightness and brilliance, but still unable to be noticed. Persons engrossed with experientialism and transactionalism can never think of a reach and proximity to the secretly located Atman within. Impossibility to some persons and dispossibility who is able to proceed towards proving himself a dhira. Atma is atisukshma and it is anupravishtam. The size is inferred to be the smallest to the size of an atom. Isho anuratma chetasa vedi davya. It's a mantra seen in the Mundaka Upanishad 3.1.9. You can refer. This is why the Atma is Durdarsham and Bhutam. Guhayitam Gadvareshtam Puranam. Here the Puranam needs to be studied in depth. Puranam is the oldest ever treatise, but it is the ever-end and gives a feel of a recent origin. It is evergreen, yet ever-young, Sanjeevi. The facts revealed in these Puranas are ever referable beyond the time sense. It suits to any time. Atma is to be understood as the one yonder to the sense of the time. Atma Sakshatkara is destined to be experienced only when one is able to reach the deepest Hridaya Guha. Ghafaram is a pada, when deeply analyzed, will make one clear that it is shrouded by all the negativities around it. However, much it is brilliant and self-illuminant is so. சேற்றில் செந்தாமரைன்னு சொல்லுவோம். சேற்றினுடைய செந்தாமரை இருக்கு, அது மாதிரி அடுத்து கவர் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கு. ஆத்மாவை எல்லா விதமான அஜ்ஞானங்களும் சூழ்ந்து கொண்டு அதை கவர் பண்ணி கொண்டிருக்கிறது. Ragam, Vesham, Madham, Mascharjam, like all negativities are around the shrouding the brilliance. The mind needs to take a U-turn and take a try on Adhyayam Yoga, the one exercise, an abhyasa to think about Atma within. When an unexpected pleasantry is experienced, one gets goosebumps. A dhira who has well understood this is left to such an experience only. He is not trying to stay over there and also any dukkha that he may come across. He surpasses all this and gets Atma Anubhuti. Brahmaveda Brahmaiva Bhavati. He becomes the very Brahman. It is an experience. A word just written on a piece of paper as sugar will not give one the shabdam of sugar. But the sugar is really, in a sense, must give the taste of it, sweetness. The only upaya or the way to Atma Sakshatkara is only through Adhyayam Yoga. Atma Chaitanya always remains brilliant and illuminates Sthula Deha, Namarupa Vyavahara, the mind, the Indriya and the Buddhi. But all these, the products of the mind are Kalpana, and substratum alone is all real. Adhyayam Yoga is the process of enfoldment of objects into Indriyas, Indriyas into the mind, mind into the Buddhi, and mind and Buddhi into Prana, and Prana into cosmic intelligence, the Ishvara. This method is reserved to be discussed in detail in the 13th mantra of 3rd Valli of this chapter. This way, this mantra, we find a beautiful explanation of Atma Jnana Swarupam. The upaya to read this and the phalam thereafter. Atma Janana Swarupam Upayam மற்றும் பலன் இவை இந்த மந்திரத்தில் உபதேசிக்கப்படுகின்றது. So with this we conclude. ஓம் சகனா பவது சகனௌ புனத்து சக வீர்யங் கரபாவஹை தேஜஸ்வினாவதி சமத்துமா வித்விஷாவகை. ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி. ஹரி ஓம். God bless all. Thank you.